The reason you're not on the top 1% yet isn't because you're not disciplined. It's because no one taught you to believe in the version of yourself which exists out of the comfort zone. Especially when you move abroad, people always think that success will only come to that person who will hustle harder. If we hustle harder, we get the right opportunities, but the truth is, new opportunities are created by new identity. What's holding us back, or what was holding me back, was thinking that the same version who was at home, was back in India. If I played the same, I would make it up. Hello everyone, welcome back to Moving and Thriving with the people who follow me would know that I've moved to New Zealand few years ago and I share my challenges, my stories, my emotional aspect, what I went through during the entire transition phase. I share my stories over here. So if you feel connected, join us and let's get into it. By the title, I'm going to talk about the 5 habits which top 1% of the women or the people who have adapted and which we can adapt and join their clan. So let's get started. When you move abroad, you actually start from zero, you start from scratch. But what you can do is you can act like you belong over there. Let's start with habit number 1, which is calculate your power move. Most successful women who has moved abroad do not spend all their day grinding about their lifestyle. We were raised to think success is equal to non-stop hustling. After moving abroad, the top 1% do not hustle. They bring out the best move which they have within themselves and they plan accordingly. Burning out would not bring up the life we came here to build for ourselves. Top 1% of the women understand that very deeply and very quickly. Their time and energy are the most valuable assets. Yes, they definitely work hard, but they refuse to get stuck at the survival mode, which most of us does. They rest intentionally so that they can think clearly about the next power move and make clear and bold decisions. Resting isn't laziness, it's a strategy to calm your nervous system before you make your best decision, before you make your best move. Look at anyone who is thriving abroad. Look at the content creators who are thriving abroad. They always preserve their peace, their calm like their passport. And that is the most powerful habit which will make you in the top 1%. One example of a content creator who is actually thriving in her environment is Shanti. She is a New Zealand based content creator, I'm assuming from Auckland. Her channel is Life of Shanti. She is so good. She's a Telugu vlogger. She vlogs in Telugu, English, Hindi, in many languages. But you should see the way she's owning the situation. I mean, she will put up all the stuff which is required on social media, but at a right time, at a right phase. She will never I mean, I don't know, I like her a lot. She is absolutely best. If you can check out her channel, it's great. But I like the way how she preserves her calm, her peace. Only post when it is required and when she thinks it's the right time. Like, she will let you all know that things are happening in the background, but what it is, when it is, she'll at least let you all know at the right point of time. I mean, it's so difficult to live abroad, be a part of social media daily, give you all the updates, and full time, and she's full time employed as well. So hats off to her. But she is someone who is thriving in her situation, and that can be an example of being in the best 1%. Second habit is just cut to the chase. Be clear why you are here. At least be transparent with yourself and make it clear in your mind, why are you here, what is your thought, what is your vision, what's your mission for yourself. When we move abroad, we often become more quieter, more calmer, more soft, thinking that we might offend anyone if we speak. But trust me, the top 1% of the women do not do that. They use their voice, they ask for what they deserve. They are unapologetically clear about their boundaries, their rules, their goals, their visions, etc. They celebrate their achievements so loudly because they have worked damn hard for it. The one thing which I have learned is, when you speak about what you want loudly, you start to firmly believe in yourself. Like, when I started this channel, I must have given it 100 thoughts or maybe 1,000 thoughts, or maybe so I must there was like so many things going on in my brain before even starting this. But you know what, when I spoke about it loudly to few of my friends and my family, my husband, I made it very clear to them, and I started believing in myself more than they believed in me. And after that, I did not give a damn if they believed in me or no, but I believed in myself and I started it. Identity is built through action, but also through self advocacy. The next habit can be a controversial one. Habit is leave your home, because home is a comfort zone. You want to know who you really are? Just step away from your comfort zone. Moving abroad breaks the system that has shaped you. The rules, the expectation, the predefined timelines which we have in our life. For most women, home isn't just a place where we live, it's a place where the decision of our life is made by someone else. Top 1% of the women, they do not wait for someone else to choose them, they choose themselves. They put themselves first, they are their own priority. Leaving home helps you to build the self trust. There is no automatic safety net around you. Suddenly, you are responsible for all the decisions you make, and trust me, we will figure it out. You'll fail. Of course, we will fail. But you know what? Failures are the pillars of success. We have all been taught in our school hundreds of times. And yes, that is right. We fail, we learn, and that's how we grow. The moment you land in another country, you meet a new version of yourself, and that version of you is the one who will survive, who will thrive, who will win in all the situations of life, because you are unapologetically clear of what you want. There are a lot of inspiration out there. Mila Kunis, Tina Turner, Audrey Hepburn, and our very own Priyanka Chopra. She has just moved out of the country. Everyone knows her story. It was so difficult for her to create a position for herself in a country where probably no one knew her, but she has made it possible and is an example and inspiration for millions of earth, that if she can do it, we can do it too. Next habit is connected to the previous one, which is embracing your failure. When we move to another country, it's very definite we are going to fail. It's not that every step we take is going to be the absolute correct one. And trust me, if we take all the steps and all of them are correct, we are never going to learn. So if we fail, we need to embrace it. We need to actually learn from it and move forward with it. Do not sit and cry over spilled milk. Many women stay quiet because they think if they take a step and if they fail, that's going to make them look weaker. But trust what? Everyone who moves abroad fails initially. A lot of directions go wrong, a lot of words go wrong, job rejections, homesickness. There are so many things which can bring you down, which can tend to break you and make you feel that you are failing. But the top 1% of the women, they do not take their failure personally. They take it as a progress. Every new step you take in a new country rewires your brain. It becomes more smarter, more tougher, more creative. The women actually who rises are willing to look imperfect during their trials, during their journey. Your courage, that will take you there. So just build one step at a time and trust yourself. Last but not the least, habit number 5, authenticity over approval. Back home, we were always being praised for being the perfect, for being a good girl, good marks, good decision, etc., etc., etc. Top 1% of the women drop the need of being perfect. They choose to evolve over perfection. Because success here comes from showing up messy but unstoppable. Do not wait for any validation, any approval from anyone. Set your rules, set your goals, just move along with it. If you fail, you learn. If you don't fail, you win. That's it. You did not move abroad just to survive. You moved here to rewrite your story. 1% are not born differently. They just think differently, believe differently, and move differently. And so can you, so can me. So let's sure we at least pick one habit out of this 5 and make it a non-negotiable. If you like any part of this, please check out the other videos on the channel. And until next time, keep thriving.